Hi everybody, I'm live and that. Yeah, just watched a great film, Casino Royale, the 1967 version with David Niven in. And it also had Woody Allen and some other, like actors and that obviously in. Yeah, great film though, great film. It's like a spoof James Bond film, but yeah, probably heavily influenced like um the Naked Gun series and the Austin Powers sort of films and that. Like yeah, great film though, great film. Like yeah, both covers and all. Like I've got the one on the right with David Niven's face on, and that's the copy I've got. Of well, the copies of should be both the same, but yeah, it was a 2 hour copy. That's why I thought it was only on for an hour and a half, but it was on for like 2 hours. Like so, yeah, streamed a bit like later, but yeah, great film though. Sort of film that like has a bit of action in, but it's more of a comedy because it's a spoof and that. But it has all sort of like fucking like um James Bond sort of plot lines in it because it does have the Casino Royale plot line in it, but then it goes just a bit crazy and that shit when it comes to the Doctor No plot line. Even though the Doctor No plot line is quite good in this, but it gets cut short. But yeah, because it's got like look, I'll have to bring up the names and that. Like, there's loads of act. It's a class film, and it was done in like the '60s and that. So like the jokes today still hold up though, and that because there's some quite visual sort of jokes. So year ago, here's the cast. Yeah, got David Niven, Peter Sellers, um, Ursha Anderson, like Woody Allen, Orson Welles, John Hudson, Joanna. I don't know, but but like yeah, got some like class actors in that. Thingy, yeah, Ben Cribbins and all. Yeah, Beck, Qua, um, oh yeah, John Lee, Missouri, um, and Peter O'Toole and all, but I think it was only like a fucking 5 second sort of cameo part. So don't know who credit him. Yeah, yeah, great film and that comedy and that good spoof and all. As I say, they're like inspired fucking the Austin Power movies and Naked Gun sort of series and that. Yeah, some crazy shit. Show some images and that. Yeah, there you go. Like crazy shit like this where like Bond sort of girl sort of try to fucking tempt Bond. Oh, he's not James Bond, but he gets the name of James Bond, and that is got to see if they can resist him and all that. It's like a comedy spoof and that. Some good fucking action scenes, though, even though it's spoof action. Yeah, Orson Welles, oh yeah, he's in it as the chief, which and like um, Peter Sellers plays James Bond, sort of like in this sort of like scene with Le Chiffre and that. And there's a line where he's talking about the beggar boy, or something like that. But it is true to the book, that line that Peter Sellers says about doesn't the market and that. But yeah, but class film though. Got like loads of sort of like fucking funny jokes and that, you know. So you just try and make it more comedy than action. But there is some action bits in it. Yeah. Like great soundtrack and all. The soundtrack's real good. Yeah. And like, yeah, there's some sort of like fucking but it does do the like Casino Royale sort of plot line with the um game of Baccarat, which is a bit like Pontoon and that shit. And so they have a good sort of fucking go at the original um, book of Casino Royale and that. But yeah, class film though. Like it's a spoof and that, so it's a comedy of the Bond films and that, but it's still as great sort of fucking psychedelic sort of 60s sort of fucking hippie sort of shit. Because as you can tell by this sort of like poster and that shit, you, you know, sort of like 60s sort of fucking hippie sort of fucking crazy psychedelic take on James Bond and that. Like yeah, the Austin Powers, they're definitely like influenced by Casino Royale. Yeah, this Japanese version. Yeah. Well, yeah, the plot line in it though is pretty much Casino Royale, but they do it as in James Bond is Peter Niven's character, or David Niven's, should I say? Yeah, yeah, David Niven, because that's the cover I've got of the DVD and that, and so yeah, fucking David Niven is James Bond, but they're trying to get out of retirement and that, and it's real crazy that because it's a bit of a comedy. So like, there's some bits where you're too busy laughing and that to think about the plot line. But yeah, he sort of like comes out of retirement and that, and gets like um, recruited to check out sort of like um, these Scottish clan uh, widow who's grieving a husband who faked his death. But anyway, she's a like Russian spy and that, but she puts on a Scottish accent and that, and they try and like blackmail him and or get some dirt on him to blackmail him and that, but he doesn't and that, and then so he has to like, as they call it, play the piper or pay the piper, where they just throw in cannonballs and that, and yeah, it's a spoof and that. So like, yeah, he wins in that, and then they fucking go on a hunting trip where they have sewn homing buttons onto James Bond and David Niven's characters like cloak, and so the firing the button back and that, and the fire it into the homing sort of beacon where it was firing out these grouse that had bombs in it. But anyway, yeah, that's how crazy it was. It's like the comedy bit, but good soundtrack. There's always like a funny sort of like soundtrack going on, like, oh yeah, don't take it too serious and that. Yeah, and then sort of like, yeah, find out about like the Chiefs gambling stuff and that, and so they get Peter Sellers' character, who's like real good at cards, and especially baccarat. He's got a formula, and so they get Peter Sellers, and like Peter Sellers is character, so like does a bit of like wooing with uh, and just I forget, but yeah, she sort of like woos Peter Sellers into doing the gambling against the sheaf. And so yeah, there's a bit of crazy stuff in that going on, and some like jokes and that. And then he wins and that. And then if you've seen Casino Royale or you read the book, then oh yeah, look at this. Getting the trolls. They love it. But yeah, if they're getting oh shit. What was I? Uh, yeah. Well, yeah, they get sort of to the point where they meet up with Specs out or Woody Allen's character in that, and Woody Allen sort of is David Niven's James Bond's nephew sort of character, and then he can't talk because he has uh, speech and he freezes up when he's talking to his uncle because he's James Bond and that of greatness. So yeah. Well, anyway, he captures sort of agents and that, but there's a bit before then where oh, James Bond's daughter is supposed to be. She sort of goes and gets these blueprints and destroys them with the help of oh, what was his name? Because it was in Doctor Who and that. It was in one of the Doctor Who films. Um, Bernard Cribbins. Yeah, he plays a taxi driver, and so yeah, he sort of helps escape and that, and then they get captured, and then crazy sort of shit where they're using this gas, and it's proper okay, crazy where they stood on each other's shoulders and that. Let's see a picture. I've got a picture there. Let's see. Um, mm, yeah, some crazy shit going on with the fucking like stuff and that. Because Yeah. By the way, the escape and that. Yeah. There's like a picture in that. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, because there's where they got all the like um oh, the clones. Well, they're not clones, but they're just doubles and that. But they're supposed to be like robot clones of androtic clones of our world leaders and that, and so they're replacing them and that, and so they find out, oh yeah, that's what's happening. And Ian, what's her name? Let's see, um, by the way, she like is sort of Woody Allen's um, fantasy sort of woman, and so she convinces him that if she if he frees her, lets her go, she'll be with him. But she gives him a tablet that makes him into a nuclear sort of bomb and that, and yeah, she slips it into his drink, and then like the crazy bit at the end. Now this is where it goes proper, really crazy in that. Um, yeah, like Indians and all that shit coming, start like fighting, and like the cavalry and all that coming. And fucking the seals fighting, as in, yeah, yeah. They got like rocket launcher arrows and all that shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's Peter Sellers. He's walking past the fish tank, you know. Yeah, yeah. Some crazy shit that happens in this film and that. Well, great film to see. If you've never seen this film and you like action comedies, yeah, yeah, right, Darius, man, yeah, like the links. If you ready to pop on, but like yeah, if you didn't, but yeah, yeah, he's talking about Casino Royale, the 19, because you can see there the Daniel Craig one, but it's the 1967 comedy spoof of Casino Royale. It's fucking class. Is it's like one of them films where you can tell like it's done a bit sort of like fucking crazy in that, But when it gets to the end scene and that, it goes really crazy. And that, but yeah, they have like a good soundtrack though. Like the soundtrack's pretty good on it and that. Yeah. And like quite a bit of sort of fucking jokes, like crazy like jokes. Some of them are a bit dated, but at the time, like there would have been real funny jokes and that, you know. Yeah, yeah. Like yeah, there's bits like this where where was it? Yeah, yeah, there's been that as well. But David Niven's got like a nightcap and all that shit. It's like proper like crazy sort of like dress spottage in because like it was supposed to be like um uh old like because he's so James Bond retiring and so like he's supposed to be like an old dudeish who like does wear like night gowns and all that but then they get him back and it's like because he starts complaining that like the other spies and that they're shagging too much and giving him a bad name and that and saying, "Oh yeah, you got fucking stop all these sex maniacs and that." But he sort of like does his sort of fucking like British sort of like um gentleman sort of approach to it, and so like he's not too chuffed on. He's not happy of like spies just going around shagging and using gadgets and that because he takes a piss out of like the spies and whatever. But yeah, as I say, it's a spoof and that, but it's fucking class spoof. Cause yeah, there'll be a few clips and all, like, but don't know if I can sort of clips because I don't want to spoil the film too much, should I? Because like I was basically sort of told you the film and that apart from the ending, but the ending's real crazy because I say the Woody Allen character who turns out to be Blofeld in this version of it um, takes a nuclear looking pill that turns him into like a nuclear bomb and that and then it explodes and just blows up the casino royale that they're all in and that. And so like is one of them crazy sort of stories where fucking they all die at the end and that, you know, fucking having the like wings and that in heaven. You know, that's the sort of ending it has where fucking it goes like proper fucking crazy and that. But at the end, it goes so crazy that they can end it like that because it was so crazy ending. That I was like, oh yeah, well, they all die. If we want to make a number two, the ending was so crazy that they could easily have just made a number two to it, but they never did. But yeah, class film, more class film. Say the soundtrack's real good and all. Yeah, yeah. Those are women in it and all. Like, and some of them kick ass and all because the trained spies and that, aren't they? So yeah. But for its day and that, it'd have been top class action and that. Nowadays, it still probably beats fucking Wonder Woman. It's probably on the level of fucking Hawkeye and that, and so fucking. It's not the greatest at action films, but it's a comedy. The action is sort of like in there, but is not a main part, so it can be a bit ridiculous at times and that. Because you had this bit where they're firing the fucking button that's got a homing device for these like grouse looking sort of aeroplane bed contraptions that like fucking have bombs in it. In fact, yeah. Um, Cause I just see if that's on YouTube and um, cause yeah, it is quite funny that shit. That in its day, fucking it'd been hilarious. Like I still find it fucking funny when I'm watching it. At the time, fucking, they probably had that skit, but it it had not been made for a James Bond film, But because like comedy in it, they put the comedy element in it. They thought, oh yeah, it'd be funny to see sort of like a spy having to fire a pin or a button that's got a homing device in it. Um, this is let's try something else. go. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yep. Yeah, let's see if it's on here. Let's go on that one. Yeah. Yeah. That's a bit where Woody Allen's character's trying to talk his way out of firing squad. But yeah, I can't find the home button thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. This bit though. Yep. Full face XYZ online strips without clothing. Right. Oh yeah. Advertisement. As long as you don't put any links that like can fuck me fucking sort of like stream up. So they like want to take it down because like, oh no, you can't fucking post sex. Even though I'd let it because it's like fucking one of them where you probably got to be 18 or whatever and that shit. And so unless you're an adult and that, you probably won't be able to watch my shit much. So like, well, yeah. But yeah, this bit's fucking good. But where he confronts his fucking um, Woody Allen's character. Yeah, mate.
James Smash finally eliminated the original James.
Oh yeah.
Bond.
This bit like they do sort of like try and get sort of where it's looking like a Bond film and that. Okay.
His world will soon follow. This is all very impressive. You might be even more impressed to meet one of my 1,000 doubles.
Yeah, he has doubles and that.
Waiting for the moment when I command them to take over the world. It's fantastic. May I take a closer look?
Yeah, it's sort of like does have a bit of James Bond sort of like um, storylines and that to it. He just has a bit of a comedy sort of like so, but yeah, it's pretty sort of actiony sort of thing. Like watch this
Quite
bit.
perfect.
Uh, that was quite a bit of action in that man, and it done in like the 60s, like late 60s. But yeah, yeah, it's Woody Allen. Yeah, it's like
Never could in my presence.
yeah,
Psychological block he's had since childhood based on hero worship.
yeah, it's like crazy shit like that though. It's like
My
where
nephew
the
is the
comedy
man.
comes in.
You mean that I have been bombed, bullied, and baited out of retirement to deal with you? Do you suppose he's a junkie? No, Jimmy. As your uncle, I really know what he says.
Yeah.
She's an invisible glass between us. You never should let Nellie send him to progressive school.
Yeah. See, they the message there.
Dr. Noah's bacillus. Now, Jimmy, you deal with police germ warfare. Remove these capsules with care. Dr. Noah's bacillus is highly contagious. This germ, when distributed in the atmosphere, will make all women
Yeah.
beautiful and destroy all men over 4'6". Please handle these capsules with care.
Yeah, it's like
That's your plan, huh? A world full of beautiful women, and all men shorter than yourself.
yeah, feel like the James Bond element here, but with the comedy. And obviously good-looking women and that. For a Bond film, there's a lot of
All this trouble is to make up your
female agents in that. Like yeah, the music is fucking good soundtrack. Like your 60s sort of like fucking funk shit. But yeah, Casino Royale, the David Niven version. It's like fucking yeah. There's some like crazy bits in it, as I say. Well, great film, though. Great film. You need to watch it if you haven't seen it. You haven't seen Casino Royale, the David Niven 1967 version. Yeah, you need to watch it. Cause yeah, fucking the plot line in it is pretty sort of fucking Bond type. Like it could have been a serious Bond film, but they just spoof it up and do some crazy shit in there. Well, if you haven't seen it though, you need to see it. You need to see it. It might be one of them films where you're like, oh, it looks a bit dated and that, but it's still fucking class. Like anything that is funny in that and well written is still gonna be good. It's just you've got like a bit of fucking like effects and um, dating, like clothes and scenery sort of thing. But they don't do so bad with the effects though because they have like a spaceship that lands and that, and for its day, it is like pretty good effects. Obviously, it's dated now. Like you can tell, oh yeah, it's just on a like superimposed it and that shit, whatever they did and that, you know. But it's still fucking good effects for its day, and that probably cost like loads for them to do it and that, but they still had like a good sort of fucking effects department going on this film. I'd say probably fucking everyone who's like watched me channel and that like probably might have seen this film, so I don't know how good it is. But if you haven't seen this film, though, you need to watch this film because you need to watch all Bond films, even though it's a British sort of like agent who fucking nowadays won't be helping fucking or won't be going against the globalists. They're more like helping them, but still great film though, great film. Yeah, Raquel. Yeah, Raquel. Yeah. You been on Get Our Bill stream and that still streaming but he's doing a 55-hour stream, isn't he? It's like fucking hell. It's like 2.5 days, isn't it? But yeah. Yeah, talk about Casino Royale, the 1967. Because yeah, I thought it was 1968, but you was right, Raquel. It was 1967. Yeah, David Niven. Yeah, great film. So I'll probably be doing all the Bond films. So like that's like I might sort of maybe mix it up with a action 80s action film here and there, but most of the time it is going to be the Bond films. Starting with like Doctor No, which is like the first James Bond film, but it's the second book. Although there is the thingy one though, the American one. Yep, Jedi Billy's doing a 55-hour stream. Fuck yeah. I haven't been on Jedi Bill's stream yet. I've been travelling all day, so I'm beat and going to Tom take a cat nap. I'll go and Jedi Bill stream later, yeah. Yeah, but well, in 55 hour, yeah, going to, yeah, going to take a cat nap, yeah. I was say, going Tom. Well, I thought you were talking about Tom and the Midnight Edge. I thought you go on Tom's sort of Midnight Edge stream or whatever, then take a cat nap, and then go on Jedi Bill stream and that. Like, but yeah, yeah, well, you got time. And yeah, sort of thing. It's one of them where if you're doing a 55-hour stream, you've got like a good chance of getting an hour or two in because yeah, yeah, he's started it. Yeah, I'll probably because I'm gonna be like finishing this stream off probably in over like 10 minutes, I think, because I like gone through pretty much of the Casino Royale 1967 sort of like stuff and that, and yeah, be watching Salty Cracker, see what's going down there, and then probably pop on Bill's stream for half hour, maybe an hour, depending how many guests he's got and that, and who's on. Because like I might clash with some of them. Yeah. But yeah, Casino Royale, great fucking film. There's a comedy in that. Yeah. Try, Trying to find the button scene because that is real funny. Yeah, see. Uh, yeah. I have got it. I should get some clips fucking burnt off and that, but I think it should be. Be on here somewhere. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, yeah, the stupid auto correct. I know. I hate fucking things that like correct your stuff. It's all right when you need it to correct it, but when it corrects it and you don't need it, it it's like whoa. Like don't try and think for me. Just help me when I need it because you can always sort of like fucking thinking it like check the spelling and that on it because it sometimes brings up like a few suggestions and that you know. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, if it's just fucking spelling name or spelling stuff that I think that you want to put down, it's like oh, it's all that sort of marketing, though, isn't it? It's all just to see, oh yeah, what's your keywords and that. What words do you use? But yeah, yeah, it's all about the homing button scene on it. But it's real funny because he's um, like grouse, like um, explosive grouse that have been designed to look like grouse, even though they don't look really much like grouse and that. But, uh, yeah, nah, I can't see it, so yeah, it's a real funny scene though. But the full film is quite like full of jokes and that. Yeah. They've got some like crazy 60s sort of like as in Bond films, the sets and that. So yeah, and there's like a crazy bit and all where um, the Peter Sellers character, he sort of like but this is the end credit sort of thing. Like yeah, see, come watch it and that. Yeah, that like crazy sort of fucking stuff. Yeah, yeah, the spring. Yeah, it's bit where um, Woody Allen's character, because in the film he is supposed to be like a double O James Bond agent sort of thing, but he turns into Blofeld and that. But yeah, this is sort of like an aspect of what the film is like, some crazy shit here sort of thing. Yeah, like yeah, some crazy shit in that, like 60s sort of stuff. But, yeah, yeah, I'll have to like talk a bit. Even though, yeah, it's on the YouTube, so just in case they try and strike me down or strike me channel down. Yeah, yeah, so good music though. I say the soundtrack's real good. Yeah, a bit where he's supposed to be like getting tortured and that, and so they're fucking with his mind and that. Real crazy and that. But good scene in that. Yeah, like the end scene that they're showing like all crazy shit and that from the film and that. Yeah, yeah, good soundtrack though. Yeah, 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 crazy shit and that. Yeah. Okay, that's a sort of like aspect of like what the film is like, sort of thing. But yeah. Um, oh, uh, I'm gonna zonk out for a couple of hours. I'll maybe see you on Jedi Bill's stream. If not, I'll catch you there. Yeah, Raquel. Yeah. Cheers for popping in, because yeah, I'm ending the stream now. And thanks for, yeah, cheers for watching. Okay. I'll probably see you a few hours on Bill's stream and that. Yeah, thanks to Darius and all on for popping in and that. And whoever this is, Love Face XYZ. I don't know, but thanks for it anyway, as long as you're not popping porn in the chat and that. Yeah. Uh, yeah, say thanks for watching and that. I'll be doing another one next week. It'll probably be Doctor No. And so, yeah, the James Bond film and that. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.